Hi friends, welcome to the fall episode of 5 Under 5, hosted by Missy from the Crafty Cove DIY, Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and special guest host Favi from Arrows DIY. I'll have links to all the hosts and the playlists in the description box. Let's jump into some fall DIYs. For this DIY, I have a few of these large sunflower Glam decorative clips from DollarTree, some Kelly green apple barrel paint, and the jumbo bamboo skewers from DollarTree, the 12-piece. So what I want to do is I want to add these to my large ginger jar to create a more of a fall floral look in my dining area, and I want to do it on a budget. So I'm going to take some of these bamboo skewers and measure them against my ginger jar to see exactly where I need to snip. So I'm marking off two different heights, so I just have a nice variation in the overall look of the sunflowers sitting in the vase. I'm going to snip my bamboo skewers with a DollarTree garden trimmer, and once cut, I'll use Kelly green from Apple Barrel to give the appearance of green stems. With all my sunflowers clipped on my faux stems, I'm going to arrange them inside my ginger jar according to what looks good to my eye, and that will be it for this DIY. Easy peasy. Just beautiful. I love the look of these large sunflower clips. Such an inexpensive way to refresh the look of this ginger jar for a new season. Let me know, what do you think of these large sunflowers? For beautiful DIY inspiration on a budget, please check out Missy from the Crafty Cove DIY, Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and Favi from Arrows DIY. All three of these ladies are incredibly talented. For this DIY, I'm using more of those large sunflower clips. I've got the classic harvest colors, the deep colors for this DIY, 2 clips, the last bit of this 50 pack of maple leaves, and a bead wreath from DollarTree. So since these have the clips on them, I think these will be really easy to attach to this wreath form. Can just clip it right on. With my sunflowers clipped on, I'm going to arrange these leaves on either side in a alternating pattern with the burlap orange, and then layering the yellow on top, and then I'll add another orange one right at the end for a nice classic fall color look. For this DIY, I have a rub-on transfer sticker from Dollar Tree and one of the display plates. So I thought this would be really cute instead of putting it on the wine glass to have it on this cute little display plate. So I think that's a perfect fit. But I'm gonna cut them out and apply them separately so I can get a good adherence, especially up here, because I don't want to bend this and then once you stick it down, then that's it. So I'm just gonna cut them apart and do them one at a time. Did have a bit of trouble getting the transfer to fully adhere to the plate, so I had to use the scraper, but it ended up looking really cute on this small little plate. Let me know, what do you think of this? Such an easy, cute DIY for the fall. For this DIY, I have granite gray and white apple barrel paint, a stencil, a scarecrow yardstake, a decal I printed on my Cricut Joy, a sign from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and remove the little pie on the bottom. I like that. I'll reuse that probably in a tier tray. And I'm going to go ahead and get the back of this covered in that white paint. I applied the granite gray over my stencil so I have a nice buffalo check pattern. Okay, so I've already removed my yardstake and I have a block that I added my Gorilla Clear Grip glue on, and then I added a block at the bottom of my sign. I'm gonna join these two. So with my scarecrow added, I'm going to add a decal. I used the Dollar Tree permanent vinyl, which is actually pretty good vinyl. I did have a little bit of trouble with some of my letters, but I did get them to eventually stay stuck down to my sign. And once all of my letters were transferred, I took some twine that I found at Dollar Tree and wrapped it around my hands a few times, cinched it in the middle, and took one of the tails to wrap it around to make sort of a knot. And I added a paper sunflower from Dollar Tree in the middle and just hot glued that to the top of this sign, and that was the last embellishment for this piece. I really love scarecrows for the fall. They're one of my favorite fall characters. Okay, for this one I have a couple of decals, a wooden Market Fresh sign from Dollar Tree, and my white and black matte apple barrel paint. So what I want to do is make a enamel look sign for fall. So I want to paint all of this inside white. Let's remove this first. Okay, so I have my decal that I created in Cricut Design Space. I think that will be nice spacing. And then I have this pumpkin. I think something will be cute on either side of the pumpkin. I'm using Cricut permanent matte glitter paper, and it came with this strong grip transfer tape, and I let this white paint actually dry overnight because I was concerned about the strong grip pulling up some of the paint, and it still pulled it up anyway. And because the font is very thin, some of the little flourishes on the end of the letters didn't want to really come off of the tape and to stick down, so I was having to use my nails to kind of push them down and to get everything transferred over. But I really love the way this cursive font looks. This was free in Design Space along with the pumpkin image. I'm using a stencil from Dollar Tree to add a few leaf details on either side of my pumpkin, and I'm just going to tape it down and use that same black matte paint that I used to trim around the sign. And then I went back to my Cricut and I added an established year for my sign. And once I get this transferred, I'm going to take some more of that black apple barrel paint and add a few faux enamel marks and add my twine back into my sign to hang it. And that's all she wrote for this pumpkin sign. I really adore this. I love the look of faux enamel, and I think this is so pretty for the fall. And here's a look back at all of my other budget-friendly fall DIYs from this video. These were so much fun to create. Don't forget, there is a playlist. I'll have a link in the description box, along with a link to all of the wonderful hosts. I thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.